with lemongrass. I smashed up the lemongrass. So we're going to put in our oxtail. You can get this at any Asian grocery store. This is the beef flavor stew base. So it looks like this. And I'm only going to use half for now because we can always add more. Okay, stop. Now that the base is in, we're going to just mix this up a little bit. Now I'm just going to add water, enough to cover over the meat. Turn it off. Now that the water is covered over the meat, I'm going to let this slow cook for about 1 hour. And we're going to put onions in there. Check back on it in about an hour. While the beef is cooking, we're going to put in the tendons, and this is going to take about 30 minutes to boil. It was probably a better idea to cut the tendons before boiling it because it was so hard to cut. But I'm going to drop it in and let it slow cook with the oxtail for about 1 hour so that the oxtail and the tendons can soften up and get tender. So we'll come back to it. I just did a taste test and it was a very nice flavor, very subtle. So it's safe for me to put the rest in because it's not too salty. So I used this whole thing for 1 gallon of water. So instead of adding salt, I'm going to use fish sauce, and depending on your preference, I would start out with little at a time and add more as you need. So go easy with this. So I'm going to substitute the sugar for monk fruit 100% natural sweetener. And we're going to add this in. Is when I add in the beef shank. I don't want to add this at the beginning because, there we go. The tendons and the oxtail takes a lot longer to soften up. So when I have about 35 minutes left, I'm going to add my beef shank. But not least, we're going to finish up with the carrots. And I'm going to leave this for about 10 to 15 minutes, depending on how soft you want your carrots. But make sure it's not too soft because it's going to evaporate in the pot. And with heating it up over and over, it will get too soft. So just kind of hover over this for now. We're almost done. So here's a quick recap. I slow cook the oxtail and the tendons for 2 hours. Add in the beef shank for 30 minutes. At the very end, I add in the carrots for 10 to 15 minutes. So roughly about 3 hours to complete this beef stew on slow cook. In my country, we eat this for breakfast. In the morning, we serve it with the side of French baguette. For lunch, I love to serve this dish over yellow egg noodles, or you can also do it with ramen instant noodles and just pour the broth over. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. Please like and hit subscribe to get alert on any new recipe that I will be posting up.